I don't know where to start today, but I have a couple things that I want to get done. Trimming the dog is the highest on my list early this morning. And then today is also our 4-year wedding anniversary. So I'd like to, we're not going to go out to dinner tonight. I asked Mr. Fix-It what he wanted to do, and he said probably wait till the weekend to do something. So that's fine. But I'd like to make some sort of meal for us then, just so that we have something different. So I brought up my crock pot. I have a 6-quart crock pot and I have a 2-quart crock pot, and the dog trimmers. So if you remember Thursday last week, pretty sure that was Thursday, I had cooked 2 pounds of ground beef. Well, we still haven't used it yet, so it needs used. And I was kind of in the mood for tacos of some sort. So I was looking up recipes and I came across one that might work. It's like cheesy taco noodle casserole, I think. So we're gonna give that a try, but like the main cheese ingredient is Velveeta. And we don't care for Velveeta. We do have it in the house, just, for a rainy day or whatever, but I'm going to be altering this recipe, and I hope it works out. I do this with, like, everything I make. I take a recipe I find online and tweak it to what I think we would like, or what sounds good. And usually it works out pretty good. Sometimes it doesn't work so good, but we'll see what happens. So the first thing I think I need to do is wash the crock pot. It's been probably about 4 years since this crock pot was used last. We had taken it to we used it at our wedding, along with like 12 other crock pots that we borrowed. But so the last time this was used, I'm pretty sure, was 4 years ago today. So it needs washed for sure. It's just been sitting in storage. So I'm gonna go wash the crock pot and just gather the dry ingredient or the non-refrigerated ingredients up, and then the plan is to trim the dog today. It's long overdue. So I'm gonna get to it. So I also got these what do you call them? Vacuum seal jars for Christmas. And I haven't used them yet, the little pumps in this one. But maybe this little jar would be good to put these in. This is the chicken and beef bouillon cubes that I'm probably going to use in a couple of hours here. But I usually, aside from that one little container that's in the spice cupboard that I just cleaned, sunshine, I usually have to bring them up upstairs when I want to use them. I don't have a place to just keep them, but if they fit in this jar, even if I don't keep this jar in the kitchen, at least they're upstairs and where I can get to them. And let's go over here. The dishes have been done, but as usual, there's still something always in the sink. There's not very many dishes left here. This stuff didn't get put away. And my mother-in-law was home the last 2 days and did some cooking. See how nice the stove looks? This is what makes me mad. Look at this. Shouldn't this be like soaking instead of sitting here getting disgusting and attracting bugs? Like, what is this? Shouldn't this be in the fridge? Or the trash, maybe? I don't know. So anyhow, in order to probably set up... Great, that's still dirty. Okay. So in order to set up the crock pot, I'm going to have to move this and probably clean this mess up so that I can plug the crock pot in here next to my very nicely cleaned cabinet. Okay, I was just trying to tidy up this corner a little bit. I just got the dishes done. Oh, I have to do that one knife yet. But I just got this, I just got the dishes done. I was trying to clean up this corner just a little bit. And I picked this peanut butter up. Pretty sure it's empty. Does that count as empty? I think that counts as empty. Why? Why? What's the matter? Do you want your hair cut that bad? Are you trying to tell me hurry up? You want your hair cut? I don't believe you. I don't? Really? Okay. Well, let me finish this and I'll come cut your hair. Okay? Just a minute. Can you wait a minute? Oh, come on. Please. I'll be right with you. Okay? Can you wait? Okay, alright. Okay, I'm going to take that blanket and put it on the floor and get down on the floor with him to trim his hair. And then this blanket, the fur doesn't really stick to it real well. And anyhow, this one and this one's the one I just washed. Look how sleepy little Blackie is. He's an 18-year-old little boy. So sleepy. Hi, Mr. Blackie. Yeah. Mr. Blackie. Such a happy boy, too, huh? So, the clippers seem to already have a guide on them. And it came with 3 other ones and the comb and the cleaning brush. Hey, I love this kit. It works so well for him. What did I do with the scissors? Oh, I set them on the couch. Okay, so we have scissors too. All right, Mr. Jumper, come here. This is for you. Come here. Good boy. You're such a good boy. You want to get your hair cut? You're a good boy. Ready? Oops, that cord's in your way, huh? my skills. I'm not. Okay, you want to go for a walk? Yeah? Okay, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go for a walk. I'm coming. Let's go for a walk. We'll clean this up when we get back, okay? Okay? Alright, we'll go for a walk. That's what you want to do? Go for a walk? Alright, let's do it. You know what I got, huh? Yeah, I know what I got. I brought grass for everybody. Yeah, I brought grass for everybody. Uh-oh, Jumper doesn't want to share. You want this one? You can share it, huh? There's enough. Come on, Smokey. Oh, Sunshine took me, buddy. There you go. There you go. Your harness fits better again. Yeah. Everybody got a treat, huh? Yeah, you guys like that grass. His harness fits better. Huh? Yeah. You didn't have to worry about pinching your fur. Yeah. I see he's got, like, dandruff. But I don't know about bathing him. I usually do that at my parents' house because they have a really nice setup in their basement to bathe him. They've got a little hose and everything. I would have to move stuff in the bathroom and hover over the bathtub to bathe him. One more. Who wants it? Rascal wants it. It's in your mouth, silly. You guys like that, huh? Yeah, you guys like that. That was a nice special. I'm a bit out of breath just bringing the dog back in, giving the cats their feathers. So I'm going to either rest first, catch my breath, or I'm going to clean up this mess and possibly lint roll the blanket and then put it in the wash so that it can go back on the couch. And then it's like 10:45. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. Possibly gather up recipe ingredients and see what I have and what I need. So what I'm going to be making is called Crock-Pot Taco Mac and Cheese. And it calls for 2 cups of macaroni noodles cooked till al dente, 2 to 3 pounds of ground beef, 2 packets of taco seasoning, a 12-ounce can of evaporated milk, 1.5 cups of milk, 1 pound of Velveeta, and 1/2 cup of butter. But I always mix up the recipes and don't follow the rules, the instructions. So instead of the macaroni noodles, I'm going to use ratatouille, and I hope I'm saying that right. And as far as the ground beef, I'm going to use the 2 pounds of ground beef that I cooked last week. And if the sausage is good, I'm also going to add 1 pound of sausage. If not, then the beef is fine all by itself. And then as far as the Velveeta, we're either going to do no Velveeta whatsoever or up to 8 ounces max of Velveeta. Neither Mr. Fix-It or I care for Velveeta very much, but this recipe is kind of based on it, so there's no recipes for this. I'm just making it up on the go. So I'm going to substitute half of the Velveeta up to all of the Velveeta with a can of mushroom soup, a cream of mushroom soup, and 1 packet of macaroni and cheese. That comes out of the prepackaged boxes to give it the flavor, since we're going to be lacking in flavor from the Velveeta, missing Velveeta. So that's the plan. I have the water starting to boil for the noodles, and I'm going to go find out if the sausage is good or not. And if it's good, we're going to use it. And if not, it's trash. I'm getting tired. I think I could easily take a nap, but I wanted to put this on, cook no later than 1 o'clock, and it is currently 11:30. So I have an hour and a half to mess around figuring out what I'm substituting and what I'm not, and when to... Oh, I forgot. I also have 2 beef bouillon cubes and 2 chicken bouillon cubes I was going to add to this, again for the flavor. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to put the bouillon cubes in the water with the noodles, or if I wanted to wait and add them to the crock pot with everything else. But I have two of each. And the kitties have all decided to take a nap. Blackie's conked out over here sleeping, and Sunshine's laying here sleeping, and Shadow's doing his best to stay awake, but he's sleeping. And Rascal's down there sleeping, and Jumper's down there mostly paying attention to what's going on, if anything, outside. And as per usual, Smokey is nowhere to be seen. Oh, there she is. There she is. She's sleeping over here. Oh, she looks so peaceful. Alright, I'm gonna get cooking. Okay, so this is kind of what I was expecting. The outside edge of the meat is a bit freezer burned, I think. So I'm just going to take like a spoon and remove the outer edge, and the inside looks perfectly fine. It still smells good. I just don't want to cook that light colored layer. So I'm just going to get a spoon and pull the outer edge off here, and then I'll throw it in the skillet and cook it. Alright, I have, instead of dumping the water that was on the noodles, which are sitting here, I went ahead and drained most of the water off the noodles and put it into the crock pot, and then I added both the other bouillon cubes to it, and I'm going to go fix this little problem, but I don't know where I'm going to sit. My hips are hurting, and my back's still hurting, and Smokey's where I would prefer to be, and Blackie's the next choice, and Rascal's my third choice. So I guess I get somewhere on the couch or one of them chairs. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll sit on the couch and pull one of those chairs over here as a table. Ta-da! Perfectly fine meat. It looks good. It smells good. There's nothing wrong with it. I just plucked the discolored freezer burned stuff off of it, and I made sure to go deep enough that I'm not leaving any of the freezer burned stuff on it. So I will go cook this, and I'll be back in a little bit. Here is the ground beef that I cooked a couple days ago, and I just got it out of the fridge. The sausage is almost done, but I would like it to brown just a little bit, like have a little bit of a crispy edge to it. So I'm going to leave it in here and watch it real careful. You can see a couple little spots where it's just a little brown. So as soon as the sausage is done, I'm going to put the ground beef in with it and reheat everything together. Oh, look at that. Perfect. A little bit browned. A little bit browned. That looks good. I like that. Alright, so now I'm going to add the ground beef to it. Ow. My hand hurts, my arm hurts from stirring this. My shoulder blades are hurting. My back still hurts where it was hurting last night and when I got up this morning. Luckily, basically all I have to do is assemble this concoction and I'll be done. Ow! Okay, dinner is in the crock pot, and I'm going to call it 12:45 is the official start to the cooking time, and I think that's pretty much everything I had wanted to do today was trim the dog and make supper, right? So, and I'm tired. My whole body hurts. But I accomplished my to-do list for today, and I'm going to go relax for a little bit, possibly take a nap, and Mr. Fix-It will be home sometime between 3:30 and 4, and dinner should be ready at that time. And today's our anniversary, so maybe we'll watch a movie together. I don't know. So I'm signing off. This is the end for today, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Oh, I forgot. I have to because I put those 2 blankets in the wash, I have to move them from the washer to the dryer, and then I would imagine I'll probably move them when supper's ready. I'll get up and move them from the dryer back to their designated places. So for now, I am going to go relax. I'll see you next time.